Hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are. As you can see, it's a little different today. We're not doing Guild Wars 2 because there's something very special happening today in Guild Wars 1. So we're back here 250 years in the past. Hey Marchin, hey Gaffa, how you guys doing today? You guys excited for the new content? We've got some new stuff to talk about today. We've got some updates. We've got a new dungeon to check out. Hi, Ash. Hey. Oh, come here. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I wanted to kind of go through the update notes just a little bit, and I'm going to link it here in the chat in just a moment after Ash gets his cuddles. There you go. Go to your spot. Good boy. Okay. All right, let me grab my notes here. I'm going to put these in the chat here so you guys can view these at your leisure. I like to do that for you guys because sometimes, you know, there's a lot of notes to go through and I don't necessarily want to read every single thing, you know, just so we have time to get to the good stuff. Well, I mean, the notes are good too, but you know what I mean? Like, get to the action. Hey, Blood, how you doing? A blast from the past. Very interesting. Yes, indeedy. Yep, we are back in Guild Wars 1 today because we've got some stuff to talk about. We've got some new quest, a new quest chain that we need to do so we can access this new dungeon, this new post-searing dungeon. Hi. Yes, you were all sleepy and then I sat down and I started talking to them and now you need attention. So yeah, while he's getting his scritches and pets and stuff, let's go through some of these notes. Okay, so new Prophecies dungeon, post-searing version of the pre-searing, sounds like. It's available now in Reforged mode. To reach this dungeon, though, you have to make sure you're playing in Reforged mode, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. Complete Althea's Ashes, which is it's a quest that you get fairly early on in the Ascalon area, so I imagine that if you are a vet player and you have already gone through all of that content and completed it, you should be good to go. If you're a new player, fresh out of pre, you might want to finish that. Go get that quest. Travel through the breach to reach Piken. Find Ghost of Althea in the breach to start the new quest chain. I'm so sorry, I have cat hair right in my mouth. And that's where we're going to be picking up today because I am on, as you can see, my main character. And she's been through all of this stuff before. And so we're going to pick up right outside of Piken in the breach. We're going to go look for the Ghost of Althea. The Ghost of Althea, speaking of, can now be unlocked as a hero for characters in Reforged mode by completing the new post-searing dungeon. Ooh, a new hero. Love that. Love that. They do note that there are some issues like name overlap for Ghost of Althea in certain situations and new mini reuse existing icons that don't match. It sounds like a bunch of like minor stuff, but they do know that they exist. And I imagine that they're working to fix some of these little issues. Getting to the good stuff, meanwhile, that new dungeon with that certain new content wearing a shirt with good stuff on. Hold on, did I read that right, Blood? Getting to the good stuff, meanwhile, that new dungeon with that certain new content wearing a shirt with good stuff on it. Uh-oh, I might have gone a little over my head. Can you explain to me what that is? I'm so sorry. I'm a little sleepy again today. That's why I've got another big cup of tea. Well, not a big cup, but average cup of tea today. And then we've got some, it looks like a bit of a balance update today. Not expecting that. So I'm really curious to see how people feel about this. So I'm not going to go through all of the balance updates, but it looks like they did go through all the professions and balanced a number of skills. It looks like the L's and the Mesmers didn't have as many, but it looks like they really went for it with like a lot of the other professions. I will note, because I'm a little biased and I love Necromancer, and this was pointed out to me actually earlier, thank you, Blood, for Necromancers. All wells can now sacrifice 66% health to activate if there's not a corpse nearby. 66% of health is kind of steep. So if you do that, you might want to account for that health loss, because I'm looking at that going, man, that's a chunk of health just to help out my fellow players. Wow, I sound like a selfish player. Like, gonna need to look into that and see, because I am intrigued being able to use wells, because you can in Guild Wars 2. You don't necessarily need a body in Guild Wars 2. You can just activate the wells. But being able to do that here, but with that steep health sacrifice, gonna have to figure out how to counteract that. Althea wearing a shirt with good stuff written on it. Okay, thank you, Bled. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My brain is sleepy today. The necro wells, I have some questions about. Where are the wells placed? If no corpse... Oh, if no corpse is nearby. That is an excellent question, Gaffa. That is an excellent question. Are they... I wonder if maybe they're self-targeted. And by that, I mean maybe they just... It pools around you. You know, maybe we could try that later. Maybe we could look into that. Because I am kind of interested in being able to cast wells that way, you know, maybe like some sort of necro support. But that would need to be, I'd have to figure out how to regain that health again, you know? Yeah, exactly. Would assume on the spot where the player stands. That would be my theory, but we can test that out a little later if you guys like. Okay, so when I was bebopping around in here a little bit earlier this morning, trying to figure out how to get started, one of the things I realized is the notes in here say for accessing the dungeon, you have to be like in reforged mode. And my characters, my established characters, are not. And I was like, oh shoot, I know there's a way to do it, but I don't remember what they said. So for anyone who needs to toggle on and off the reforged mode, take down Doom, whatever, what have you, there are these things, and you can kind of see it behind me. There's these things called the Shrine to Godly Accoutrements. And I'm embarrassed to say how long I was running around trying to find this, because I thought the words would be green and not gold, and I am a silly goose. But anyway, in LA, it's really close to First Watch Sergio and the Lions here, so you just come on over here to this stone, and you just interact with it, if you can. And it's going to give you some options here. So does this take it off? Because I already put it on. So this is asking me to deactivate. If you don't have it, you'll be able to activate. So I made sure that was on my character just to make sure that I could access this new content today. And then we need to make our way over to Piken. So I've seen that a number of characters or a number of players have been asking for runs to the Ascalon area into Piken, which is really cool. I hope they all get their runs over here. My thought went straight to Well of Power. Yeah, +6 health, +2 energy. I love Well of Power. I used to run that a lot. Many years ago. I used to run that a lot. It's one of my favorite skills. Where is it? There it is. Well of Power. So yeah, I mean, maybe later we can test this out and see how it works. But yeah, I imagine that it'll cast where you're standing. That is my guess. So from what I understand, because I have already done, let me move this here, move my tabs around. Because I've already done Althea's Ashes ages ago, I should be able to run out into the breach and look for the ghost of Althea. I don't know exactly where she is, so this is going to be really interesting. And if there's anybody in game already, or anyone thinking about logging into the game, if you'd like to come along with me, you're more than welcome to. Just please let me know you're on your way so I don't leave without you. Otherwise, I will just load up on a few heroes and we will get started. So it sounds like this is going to be a quest chain that should give us access to the dungeon at some point. Not exactly sure, but We'll see. What do I want to bring you? Let's see. Who else do I want to bring? Maybe Zed for kicks and giggles. Yeah. Okay. But just in case anybody is on their way, I'm going to give it a minute or two while I dig into this scone. So while I was going through the information this morning, I was actually running back and forth between my office and my kitchen because I was baking scones. I've had this craving for scones lately. So I slightly overcooked one of the batches because I was trying to figure out where that dang shrine was. And long story short, it was like pretty nearby where I was the entire time. So that should not be a surprise to anybody. Not bad. Got a lot of people here today. That's really awesome. I see some people on my friends list are already in the dungeon. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out unless anybody's on their way. Okay. Now, I'm not sure exactly where she is, so I don't know where to start. Let's see, let me think. So, in Pre, this is the wall. There's Piken. The dungeon was, I'm trying to like orient myself in Pre. The dungeon was kind of like, wasn't from Piken like it was up here somewhere in this general area? I'm wondering. I don't know if she would be more on one side versus the other. Been a long time since I've been in this area. Well, not that long, but it feels like it. Guess we'll just kind of keep our eyes peeled. Ah! Well, we didn't have to go too far. Okay, so not too far from Piken. Feels weird playing a blood build again. I've been playing Neens so much that, What? What happened? I didn't... Did I step through something? I was just picking something up off the ground. That was really weird. That was a little odd. Okay. Here we go. Thanks to you, my body has been laid to rest. Like me, you may wonder why... Okay, I think there needs to be a comma there. Why I yet remain on this plane. Sorry, sometimes I can't help it. I can only surmise that my true purpose remains undiscovered. I can hear the cries of so many aggrieved spirits lost like myself until very recently. They call out for help from the very ground beneath our feet. This war has stolen countless lives. Many of the fallen were not soldiers, but regular people who sought only to live regular existences, to raise families and pursue passions, to be happy, to be safe. The searing and the war that followed have torn asunder so many dreams. Many of these spirits retreated underground to the place the living now call the tunnels of the Forsaken. There the spirits wander, malcontent and desperate for a way to escape the scorched battlefields they once knew as home. Will you aid me in granting these spirits peace and passage from this wicked world? Of course. Absolutely. Anything for you, Althea. Anything for you. They misplaced the portal. That's what it felt like, because I was just going to the ledge to go pick up my loot, and then all of a sudden it was like, bam, you're in the dungeon. I was like, oh, okay. I assume the portal's collision box stuck above the ground and you stepped onto it. That's very, very possible. Very possible. But that said, Forsaken Tunnels. Did you guys see that? Hold on. I'm gonna go back out for a second. Okay, let me turn around. Ah, Char! They're waiting for us. One of the things, and I kind of touched on this, I think, yesterday. One of the things I think is really interesting is the naming of this dungeon. So we had the Forsaken Tunnels in pre-searing, and now these are the Tunnels of the Forsaken. And so that feels very weird. I want to say that's on purpose, but why is my question. Because naming things, when you're naming things, whether it's in a game, a movie, show, book, whatever, can be very important. Names can be very important. And so to have kind of like this strange flipped mirror image of a name, it feels weird to me. And it feels like there's got to be some sort of purpose to it. Anyway. But what I saw here is this says Forsaken Tunnels, but the dungeon's called Tunnels of the Forsaken. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I don't know if this is an oopsie or what. Anyway, just wanted to point it out. It's little things like that that catch my attention, and we can blame my background for that, I guess. All right, here we are. What do we got here? Let me turn up my volume so I can hear. If they start in on the hammering and stuff, I might put my headphones on. They're still working on that roof over there. Oh, got some shenanigans happening here. Let's go this way. Of course there's shenanigans happening here, otherwise we wouldn't be here. We have to stop the shenanigans. And help these spirits. About what you just said with the flipped thing, want to know something interesting that has little to do with the dungeon content itself, but rather the localization? Sure, yeah. So it looks like, at least at this point, this is pretty level appropriate for the area. Some level 9s here. Oh, we've got some spirits. Some angry spirits. Oh, you're using an axe? I forgot this Jorah is using an axe. I thought she was using swords. Oh, pokey things. Yeah, stay out of those. Okay, level 11. Not too bad. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna pull some of these spirits, some of these little ghosts. I guess I'm gonna pull them all. We're gonna pull them all. We'll be fine though. Okay. I see that Blood posted. Hold on. When the game is set to English, your mission map has a regular normal dungeon name on it. When the game is set to German, though, it has level 2 added to it, despite it being the first level of the post-searing dungeon. Could be that they just haven't localized everything yet, but who knows. It's possible. I know in the notes there's something about like the Spanish translation is coming, but it's not complete yet. So they may still be working on some of that. Yeah. That was kind of funny though. That would really confuse me. Like, level 2? No. What? Not yet. I'm very excited to have another hero though. And it's Althea, so I'm guessing that's gonna be another Mesmer, isn't it? Althea was a Mesmer. More Mesmers. The Mesmer way is going to grow. Ooh. Furious Ghost. Furious. They're upset. And this is the Guild Wars way of calming things down. Cool. Okay. Grab that. Ooh, what is this? Oh, funeral pyre. Okay. Oops. Oh, I see. It's just a defend. A little defend mechanic here. Morale boost. Very nice. Missed opportunity to add some fast ghosts to the mix if you get what I'm going for. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to explain everything to me. Oh, wow. I'm having another day where my brain's not working very well. Or maybe it's just a reference I don't get. It could be. It could be. I am an elder millennial after all. Took me a while though. I'm not a fan of the movies. Haven't seen. Oh! It's a movie reference? Uh-oh. I don't know if I've seen it. The Fast and the Furious. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, I need to be standing over here. I'm being silly. I need to be standing right next to the fire. That is good though. That's a good one. I'm sorry. I'm not super with it today. The flames. Okay. Is there another one back here? Yep. Oh, man, I love carbs. I hit the spot. I love a good scone. I just love baked goods, period. So tasty. You know, I haven't looked to see if anybody's been posting their reward finds for this dungeon. Like if there's anything special that's gonna drop. Kind of going into that blind. Has anybody here run this and gotten something really good at the end? Maybe a special gold or something? Oh, I need to put the cat cam on. Okay, after this pyre, I'll put the cat cam on because he's all settled. Fractured spirit. Not yet. You gonna run it soon, Blood? I need my heroes to come over here. Here, guys. That's better. I thought it would be enough for me just to stand there, but nope. And also, there's a lot of these guys. I need you all to calm down, please. SS would be great here. But I haven't taken Niana out for a while, and so I kind of really wanted to play her today a little bit. Let her experience the dungeon for the first time. Neens has been getting a lot of attention lately. Haven't touched reforged mode yet. All good. All right. I sense the fear and pain in this area lifting. Come speak with me over here. There you are. Probably soon. You've done a great service to these poor spirits. May they find peaceful passage to the mists. For all the dead fallen victim to this war, there are as many living refugees yet clinging to hope. While Prince Rook and King Adalburn feud, wow, I'm doing great today, over military tactics and politics, many Ascalonians seek only to carve out a place beyond the violence of war, where families can be safe, where lives can be lived rather than sacrificed. I venture to say that these departed spirits have done us a service in turn, for they have led us here to this ancient village. We shall make of this place a haven for our brothers and sisters, living and dead, in need of a place to lay their heads. I hope you'll return and visit us, friend. Interesting. Okay. So now that that's done, let me see if there were any other... Let's just run around and look. I'm kind of curious. I don't know if we can access anything. We may need to go back out and then go back in. But I'm kind of curious. Oh, let's get that. Like, what's here? Some beautiful crystals. Oh, that's it. Okay. Because it said it was a quest chain. Nope. I think I see... Or I saw a little something... back there. Okay. Yeah, and it looks like you might be able to keep going. See what's up here. Just kind of looking around. I'm just kind of curious. grab these guys. Hey Snowstone, how are ya? Happy Tuesday. Happy Guild Wars 1 patch day. Hope you're doing well, thank you. I am doing well today. I'm very excited to check out this new dungeon content in the game. Is the new dungeon on post-searing up? It certainly is. I'm in it right now, kind of. I just took the first quest from Althea, and it sounds like it's a quest chain, so I might need to go back out to complete it, but I'm kind of just taking a little look around. We've got more elementals in here, kind of like the pre-searing. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we need to follow the path. There we go. A lot of very angry spirits in here right now. And it sounds like they want to use this space as a place for, like, a safe haven for survivors from the searing, is kind of part of the story for this. Ooh, birthday cupcake. Yes, please. Thank you. Is it for reforged characters only, or any characters can join in? So that's an excellent question, Snowstone. So I was a little confused about this too, because the notes, I'm going to look back. I did pin, at the top of the chat, I pinned the notes for this, the game update notes. And it says to make sure you're playing in reforged mode. So if you have an established character who, after the reforged update, you haven't toggled that on, just go to, I think there's one in Ascalon City. I know there's one in Lion's Arch. It's the Shrine of Godly Accoutrement. And you interact with that, and you can turn Reforged mode on your character. And it's over by First Watch Sergio, the skill guy, where he's up the stairs with the lions. It's right over there. So I went and turned mine on just in case. Just to make sure. Hi, Jinx. How you doing? Stuck at work for 2 more hours. Oh, I hope those 2 hours go by fast. I hope they become the fastest 2 hours ever. That's hard. It is really, really hard. But I hope work is going well. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think that's a doorway. Yeah, okay. So we probably need to head out and get the next quest. Especially if it's going to be anything like pre-searing, which I think we needed to do a few steps in the dungeon to unlock, I think, all of it. So let me... Should take us right outside. I was going to make a Reforged only character since the Reforged mode is still in alpha, but I might just turn a character into Reforged so I can do the new content. That's what I had to do, because it sounded like that's what you have to do in order to access that, which I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it adds a level of complexity. I don't know if that's necessary, and I'm kind of spitballing here. I know this is very new, and I'm also like generally I can be kind of resistant to like new things. Like I don't like change, but I guess I don't know, for something being introduced in post, needing to toggle on, I don't know, it seems kind of weird to me. I don't know, how do you guys feel about this? How do you feel about having to toggle on Reforged mode in order to access this particular dungeon? Like, do you feel that it's kind of clunky? Do you feel like it's fine and maybe I'm just overreacting, which is completely possible, and I'll admit that. Yeah, how are we feeling about that? Okay, so I talked to her. I was in the dungeon, did my thing, finished the quest. Maybe I need to talk to her again. She's not too far away. So let's figure out what we need to do. Gaffa, you think it's fine since it's still in the alpha beta phase? Hey Synaptic, how you doing? You having a good Tuesday? At some point, Reforged mode will become the new normal anyway, and veterans get their done it before Guild Wars 1 was cool thingy. Yeah, that's true. And I wasn't sure if they were implementing that yet or not. And so I think that's why I was getting a little confused on like, do I need to turn Reforged on? Do I not? Like, what's happening? But also, it's easy. I get confused easy. So, you know. And like I said, I totally recognize and admit that I don't do well with change. And so, I could just be totally overreacting. Sorry. Oh, you don't need to apologize. You're not late. There's no thing that says you have to be here right when I start. You're good. They said Reforged is going to be the new normal. Apparently, you will have to toggle off Reforged when making a character. Yeah. I need to go this way, right? It's down here. Where was it? Now I'm lost again. Now I'm lost. Oh dear. She didn't give me another quest or anything that I saw. I think I need to go this way. Where did I go? I'm doing so good today. I'm waiting for the caffeine to like kick in. Ah, it's down here. Okay. It's like, I know it's around here somewhere. So I don't see her here. I didn't see her in town, but I didn't look all around. Let's pop in here. Are you I checked if you were streaming when your Discord showed busy, but you weren't. Oh, that's weird. Oh, maybe it just hadn't quite caught up yet. You're not fired, Synaptic. You're not. There's nothing that says you have to be here right when I start. All right, hold on. Let me look at these notes. New quest chain. So that implies there's going to be more than one. And I don't see her in here. Let me take a look. Let me just take a quick look around. Okay. Don't see her here. Let me go back to Piken. That's what people sometimes have in common with Pokemon. We all hurt us sometimes in confusion. Oh, confusion is a state that is constantly applied to me. Oh, maybe this guy. Let's talk to Cop. Cop the Quick. Ah, the places a fellow can lay his head without worry or threat are disappearing faster than I can cross the breach. And they don't call me Quick for nothing, mind you. A group of refugees set up an encampment in the tunnels of the Forsaken. I traveled from Ascalon City with a shipment of supplies for them, but those tunnels are rife with bandits and monsters. There's a reason I wasn't called Cop the Strong. Can you make sure these supplies are delivered safely to the refugees? Okay, so this is the next one in the chain. So Cop has it. So many people here. Oh, I think some people are doing Althea's Ashes because Duke Barradin, I believe, is who you talk to get that quest when you're new coming through here. My pay will be docked. I'm sure of it. Let's see. See, the thing is, eventually veteran characters will get the veteran badge. So I'm like, if I turn on Reforged mode, will I lose access to the veteran badge? Ooh, that's an excellent question. I would like to say no, but I have no idea how they're doing things on their end. And so actually, I'm wondering if maybe after I do this dungeon, maybe I should turn Reforged mode off. That's, yeah. God, I really hope that doesn't interfere because you don't really have a choice, do you? If you are a vet player and, you know, you're in post-searing after the Reforged change, but you have to turn Reforged mode on in order to access the dungeon. I would hope that that doesn't count against you and you would still get the veteran, you know, tag or whatever. You know, we'll see. I think you'll lose the veteran badge if you activate Reforged, but no real confirmation of that yet. Hence why I haven't activated Reforged myself. Yeah, see, that's kind of weird, and I might send in not a ticket, but I might find a place to ask this. Because as a vet player, at this time, you have to put Reforged on in order to access the dungeon. So, right? Because it says make sure you're playing in Reforged mode for the new Prophecies dungeon. So that wouldn't be fair going in that vein of thought. It wouldn't be fair to vet players to force them in order to do this new content to put Reforged on. And then because they put Reforged on, they lose the vet title that's coming. You know, do you guys, am I explaining this well enough? I'm so sorry if I'm not. That to me is something that I would kind of pitch a little bit of a fit about because it just doesn't seem fair, I guess. If I'm looking at it correctly. Oh, thanks, Synaptic. Hopefully we won't. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And I guess maybe that's what's kind of feeding into this whole system right now and why I'm not feeling super great about it. About having to flip this on in order to access this content right now. And then potentially, like, could lose that vet title that is in the pipeline. Blood says that's why I won't do anything Reforged with my old characters, at least not yet. But yeah, Pyken and Pre was available for Reforged only at first as well, but now can be accessed by everyone, kind of, sort of, though the dungeon is still Reforged only, so... And that feels weird. It feels clunky and I don't know, not consistent, I guess. If vet badge means I don't get new content, then F vet badge. I mean, well, it's too late for me now, but it's something that I if that's the case, I will pitch a fit over because it's not fair. You know, like I said, if I'm looking at this correctly, and it's possible that maybe I'm not missing or I'm not getting everything. Maybe they know something that we don't. I don't know. They could make the vet badge for time played, so characters created before Reforged get the badge. Now, there's an idea, Snowstone. There's an idea for sure. I kind of hope that it is linked to time played and not whether or not you flipped it on. Because like I said, in this case, in order to access new content, if you have to flip it on, that's not fair, you know? But the vet badge would be playing the hard way with expensive skills and such. But this is all just guesswork. Exactly. This is all just, we're guessing. This is like what ifs, you know, if this, then that, you know. We don't know exactly what's happening for sure. And, you know, things could change too. They could make some changes between now and then. So, you know, but... At least my opinions and my comments are being made with the information that I have at this time. And it is definitely subject to change. Okay, what are we doing here? Looks like we're clearing... Get these guys... Clear these guys out. These poor Char don't stand a chance. This should make Gaffa really happy. And I'm not on Neen, so I can't put my Char hat on. Hey, Lord Q, how you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Guild Wars 1 patch day. Sucks at work while the update drops, but I'm off the next 2 days to play. Well, there you go. You got 2 days. 2 whole days. Play to your heart's content. I know, it's hard sometimes when you're away, either at work or if you got something going on and you've got a big exciting game patch that drops. I hope the rest of work goes fast for you so you can get home and play. Or created before Reforged and after Reforged. Adding on to the little conversation about that we're having. So, Synaptic is posting a novel. What do we have? Characters can opt into and out of Reforged mode. The Reforged mode badge will be applied to any titles where any progress toward that tier was made. Yep, we know all of that. We know it's an alpha. We tend to enable Reforged mode for new characters by default and switch the option to opt out. And retire the Reforged badge and introduce a new vet badge. The vet badge will only appear on titles where all progress toward that tier was made without Reforged mode. This approach allows us to opt out an alpha level code for players to experiment with while we verify the tool pipeline. We continue to monitor adoption of Reforged mode. Yep. We'll see how it's actually implemented. And maybe between now and then we'll get some more information and a little more like clarification on how that's going to work. Because right now we can kind of see some potential issues with that. But it's all speculation at this point. We don't really know. But so far it all feels very like area level appropriate. Which I guess is fine, you know, for this area. I don't really know what I expected. I wasn't exactly expecting like Eye of the North dungeon, you know. Oh, it's so sleepy in my office right now. I'm so grateful the cats are very chill today. I played with them a little extra yesterday after the stream, and I think that helped. So I wonder if this quest is going to take us a little further, kind of like how the series of quests in pre-searing for that part of the dungeon kind of took us through like each section, each level. Cost of survival. Supply shipment. On behalf of our humble settlement, I thank you. Unfortunately, you've caught us marred in trouble once more. It would seem that not only must we contend with the danger of char and ghoul, but the malice of man as well. Yes, one of our own has betrayed us. One Duke Wilgrove was displeased with the rationing of food we have resourced. He made off with enough supplies for 3 men and fled deeper into the tunnels. Okay, so it sounds like it's going to do something similar. Will you track down the Duke and retrieve our stolen goods? Our existence here is precarious enough. We cannot stand the loss. Oh, one other thing. Duke Wilgrove made off with a mesmer staff as well. It's an heirloom of mine. In all honesty, do be careful with it if you're able to retrieve it. We'll be careful. Promise. Okay. I was kind of hoping that that would go away, but it looks like the arrow is still there after interacting. So, minor little bug. The levels may fit, but the difficulty is still high, I'd say. It's not too bad. And, you know, we are in an area where you can only have 4. So it's not that it's not super easy. It feels pretty level appropriate. Jorah, girl. Jorah. Do I have you on? Let's do that. Hold on. And then Donkey. Yeah, Zed. Okay. No, my gold. There we go. Oh, the pokies. It will be neat getting her as a hero. I'm pretty excited about that. It's not too bad because you have a team of 20 with heroes. That's a good point. Yes, you're right. From the perspective of a vet who has level 20 heroes, it's not too bad. For a new player coming through, it's probably going to be a little challenging. You know what? We should be doing this with henchmen and see what that's like. I think it's still doable as long as you're careful. But you're absolutely right. From my perspective as a vet, it's not too bad. But for a new player, this might seem a little challenging, a little scary. But like anything in the game, just take it a step at a time. And you'll be fine. Snowstone says, also, I'm really excited about being able to eventually play Guild Wars 1 on my iPad. Yeah, let's talk about that. I've been so engrossed with all like the updates and the details and stuff like that. We haven't talked about this yet. How is everybody feeling about the announcement that it's coming to mobile? How are we feeling? Okay, let me just move a couple tabs here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's also Android. It's also Android. It's, I don't know the specific details to what is launching specifically where first, but I know this, I think, did I see it this summer? Yeah, this summer. Here, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put this in the chat as well. Some more information on it. But yeah, how are we feeling with the idea of this game coming to mobile? Let's get that shaman. It will, and yes, also phone. Yep, also phone. I feel like playing on phone might not be too comfortable. I think I would prefer to play it on a tablet. Oh, victory token. We can't leave without that. Oh, this looks familiar. Wait, this is level 3. It's taking us to level 3 first? What's happening? What's happening here? I am confused. Which is normal. But if I eventually get a better phone, I'd try it. I'm kind of curious about this move. And I think that the reason why, and I'm just guessing, the reason why they might be doing this is to try to reach like a different audience of players, if that makes sense. What do I need here? I need a key, so I probably need to go into a different spot and kill something and find a key. That's what we had to do last time. So I'm guessing that that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to reach like a different group of gamers, of players. My hesitation for that, and you know, just because I'm kind of poo-pooing on some of this, does not mean I love this game any less. I want to make that very, very clear, because for some people, when they hear, I don't know, a streamer or a YouTuber or some sort of online personality where, you know, they say like one thing they don't like about the game, it's like, oh, they hate the game. That is not the case. You can still love a game and not kind of like some of the things that goes on. It's okay. It's all right. Those things can exist at the same time. I want to make that very clear. I am a little apprehensive about this move only in that I feel like mobile games tend to be a little more faster paced. And Guild Wars 1 is not a very fast paced game, you know, if you know what I mean. And so I guess my concern lies in its success in the mobile category. If they are trying to bring in a whole new like group of gamers, if that makes sense. But, you know, they could totally prove all that wrong and they could totally be super successful. That could happen. But yeah, I just have a little bit of apprehension about that. And I want them to be super successful in everything that they do. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to... I would love to see this totally play out, but I think just from some of the things that I've seen and the types of games I've seen, like, on mobile, and the types of, like, mobile gamers, and they're usually fairly younger, I'm just not sure. But I wanted to open up to you guys to see how y'all feel. Okay. Oh my gosh. Mobile gaming. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Mobile gaming is the largest portion of the games industry by far. Is it really? Maybe I'm just, like, not in the groups for mobile gaming. I don't know, like, anybody. I'm trying to think if I know anyone who does mobile gaming. Ooh, brown dye. Oh, there's that keystone. That's what I need. Okay. We're gonna backtrack. So yeah, I'm not super sure about it. Let's see. You like pancakes? Why do you hate waffles? Exactly, Snowstone. That's why I wanted to kind of give that little disclaimer of just because I'm apprehensive about something or not really keen on something does not mean that I hate the game. Okay. I guess it will be more of a niche thing on mobile. Perhaps, Blood. Perhaps, yeah. Alright, let me open this door. Because apparently we're going to level 3. Oh no, it says level 2. Maybe my eyes are just not working today. I thought it said level 3 on the door. Okay, level 2. Now why is it telling me to go back? Hold on a second. Please hold. Okay, I did. I found a way to the next floor. I am confused. See, and it said level 3. The door. So hold on. I'm also pointing this out for myself later in the VOD so I can make these little notes and see level 3 and send them in. Let's see. I think it could work since you could just do a quest or a mission and put the game down. Oops, hold on. So mobile could work. I think the hardest missions might need tweaking to difficulty though, because spending 1 hour on a single hard mission might put people off. That's fair. There are a lot of PC games that were ported to mobile. One of my favorite PC games that were ported was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That a lot of people love that game. Great port. Snaptic says, I don't like cottage cheese ice cream, but I love cottage cheese. I think nowadays people are more used to more complex games on mobile. Maybe I'm just in the wrong gaming circles because like nobody that I know that games on a mobile device. Like we all have our rigs and stuff, but I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just not in the right circles. I really like to play some puzzle games on my phone. There's just a whole different kind of thing I play on mobile compared to my computer. See, and that's I've got some friends who play like those little puzzle games, but not like games. And so, like I said, maybe I'm just in the wrong gaming circles. It's telling you to go back. I had the same thing earlier. I just went forward until I reached the NPC the quest wants me to reach. It just, okay, little buggy. All right. That's fair. It's new. It's a little buggy. We'll just keep pressing forward. We got little bugs here and there. Have I heard of Genshin Impact? Yes, I have. I have heard of this. Oh, let's go around the pokies. Also, there are games like Stardew Valley on mobile and Terraria. Things can work just fine, but it's, well, hard to explain. Yeah, and that's fair. That is fair. I mean, Stardew Valley is not... It's a lot of, like, point and click. And it's a little different than Guild Wars 1. I am curious to see how it would work on mobile. I am curious. But I'm just a little... I guess... apprehensive of its success. But you know what? I would be happy if I was proven wrong. You can play Warframe on your phone if you wanted to. Jammy, hello, by the way. How are you? No, I don't want to play Warframe on my phone. I would rather have all of my keys here and my big screen for that game. It's a mobile game, but you can also play on console. I can't... I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old-fashioned. I cannot see myself playing games like that on mobile. I need my whole rig. So it sounds like most people are pretty happy about this announcement. You guys are pretty happy, pretty hopeful. If I'm hearing everybody right. And like I said, I don't like change. So this could just be a me thing, and I'm totally willing to admit that. But I would love to see it be successful. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Because also implementation is a big part of it. Guy at my work used to play Call of Duty on his mobile? Wow. I'm enjoying darting through everyone streaming this new dungeon. It seems good so far. Yeah, it's not bad so far. We got some bugs, little bugs here and there that we're kind of working against, but all good. We're figuring it out. How you doing, Jammy? Have I understood that you need Reforged mode? Yes, we were kind of talking about this earlier. So according to the notes, your character has to be in Reforged mode. However, there's been a concern about whether or not toggling on Reforged mode will take away the vet title that's in the pipeline. So we don't know exactly what that's gonna look like. Hopefully it won't. I can't imagine that they would make vet players toggle on Reforged mode to access this new content and then take away the vet title that's coming because we toggled Reforged on. You know what I mean? So... Jammy will not be doing it then. If it is the case that if you toggle this on and you lose your vet title, I will pitch a little bit of a fit because it doesn't seem fair. I don't necessarily think that that'll be the case because I do feel like ArenaNet and 2 weeks are very focused on taking care of their players and being fair to, you know, treatment. So I'd like to think that that's not going to be an issue, and they will, you know, link it to, like what Snowstone was saying earlier, possibly like the amount of hours, you know, that you have, or, you know, maybe days that you've had the account, or, you know, something like that. Have it tied to something other than, oh, I had to toggle Reforged on just so I could access this new content. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty hopeful for that, but if that does happen, I will pitch a little fit. A professional fit. A professional fit. And we'll have a discussion. And talk about it. Because that's how we solve problems. We have discussions. We don't get upset and yell at each other. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be going because this thing is kind of glitched out. It's telling me to go back and I'm not supposed to go back. So I'm just kind of running around figuring things out. Well, I think I need to go here maybe. This looks... No, maybe not. This looks familiar. I will catch up with chat in a moment. We do have quite a few angry ghosts running around. Let's see here. Very angry ghosts. Oh, and shard elementals. Okay. Thing is also there's something called Samsung Dex, and Google has something similar for its Pixel phones. Okay. It would be good if ArenaNet clarified this to their partners. Well, I mean, it would be nice if they just clarified it, I think, period. I think good, clear communication is key in any sort of relationship, and that includes, you know, gamers and game companies, if that makes sense. You know, there could be a possibility the reason why they haven't clarified it yet is maybe they don't know 100% how they're going to make it work. That is a possibility. Just guessing. I have to double check. Did I get Devona? Then I've already messed up. You did get Devona, didn't you, Jammy? In pre? Or did you grab Devona in post? Because you could. She's in LA. We like a professional fit. In what capacity? Niana throwing a professional fit. Hard to imagine you being anything but calm and diplomatic. That's what a professional fit is. Hi, Patricia Burton. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Okay, I think I need to go somewhere else. This does not look like the place I need to be. I would follow the arrow and the star, but it's not pointing where I need to go. So let me go back around. I think I need to take a different turn. But this should all look very familiar. Can't I get through here? I can't? I feel... is this going to want me to go to the next level? If so, it's going to want me to kill something. And I don't remember what it was. I'm a little turned around, so figure it out. We'll just take out everything. Jammy, how do I warframe? Oh, what? Hold on a second. Oh, there's a whole bunch of chatting. I gotta catch up. It was hidden. Synaptic, you're asking Jammy, how do you warframe? You know how to warframe. What? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Can I speculate something? We got Devona, now we get Althea. Do you think we'll get one of each profession, if not on the rest of prophecies? Maybe between prophecies and factions, Snowstone is asking. Interesting. Yes, of course. We do love to speculate. We pull into the speculation station quite often. That is an interesting thought. I'm going to open that up to everybody else. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible that we'll get a new hero, one of each profession? It's a very interesting thought. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Where do I want to go? So this is where I came from. Maybe I need to make a little turn somewhere. You grind some more. Indeed. I actually did a little bit of that this morning. I did. I'm looking for some materials. And I had a little spare time. So I jumped into the game real quick and did a mission. I think it makes a difference on never been reforged at all, and going reforged is okay, but as soon as you progress any titles, it's over for those titles. And you know, if you open any chests, which may include dungeon end chests, or gaining EXP for survivor title before finishing it, if it's the first, it's bad. If it's the second, it could be complicated, but yeah, I think this is going to be a very complicated conversation. So maybe I do need to go up there, and I just didn't see the way down. I have forgot how to Kuva Lich can't. Whoa, and now there's Descendia. Oh, newer content to you, Synaptic. Is that what's happening? In the Warhammer frame. I just needed to keep running. That's what I needed to do. I need to stop being a silly goose and second guessing myself. Niana's the most calm and diplomatic person I've ever met, and it's infuriating. You have not seen me. It's because you guys have only seen me like a few hours, you know, a few days a week, and you've never actually seen when I get upset. Yeah, you have not seen that. Happy 3-stream streak Tuesday. Thank you so much for the 3-stream streak, Patricia Barton. I am desperately trying to catch up with chat here. You guys are chatting, but I love that. I love that you guys are chatting. Hey, it is not a little streak. It's okay. We appreciate streaks of all sizes here. Oh my goodness. I mean, Prophecies and Factions are the only campaigns where you didn't get heroes. Factions you got by you had to play through Winds of Change twice. And they might have changed it. I thought you got one or two a little earlier. I thought you got an assassin and a ritualist earlier, but maybe I'm misremembering. It's possible. My brain is really tired today. I don't have a streak command. Does that need to be a thing? Elias, Zenmai, and that one writ from Beyond. Yeah. But Elias, you have to go back to Prophecies for that. To get him. Because I remember having to do that. He's like outside of Lion's Arch. What does a streak command do? I don't know, Jammy. What should it do? I don't have one. And, we have a lot of jokers in chat, so... Oh, no, give me my money, please. Okay. Here we go. my goodness. It's a good time when we get Synaptic and Patricia Burton together in chat. Well, it's a good time anytime when any of you guys are here. You too, though. So funny. Jokers in this chat, where are they? Shall I get a mirror and hold it up? So there's still technically Nightfall. Yeah, Elias and Zenmai if you had Nightfall. So they're technically Nightfall heroes. Grab this shrine just in case here. Ooh, Crichton Brandy. You're not cheap. Nothing is cheap in this economy. Indeed. Not cheap at all. Hey, Green Hornet. How are you? Happy Tuesday. How am I liking the new dungeon? So far so good. We've encountered some bugs, some little bugs. So just beware if you step in and some things aren't aligning correctly, or if the arrow is not pointing where it's supposed to be. Just a little warning. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it looks just like the tunnels in pre-searing, which I believe is intentional because it is supposed to be the post-searing version. But yeah, we're having fun checking it out, figuring stuff out. Are you looking forward to checking it out, Green Hornet? When you finish Winds of Change in normal mode, you get an assassin hero, and after you finish the hard mode, you get a ritualist hero. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that, Snowstone. I haven't done those yet. Or have I? Maybe? I can't remember. My brain cell isn't working very well today. Glossing over your innuendo and your rage bait. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do. And I only do that because I'm trying to be good, but also sometimes I just don't see it because chat is moving really fast. It doesn't mean I like you any less, Synaptic. It does not. So please don't worry about that. Super excited I'll be on tonight to play it. Good. I hope you have a wonderful time playing it. Jammy does not have Devona. My no reforged mode is intact. Ah, good deal. Yeah, so Green Hornet, this is something we've kind of been talking about and is a little bit of a concern, is to access this new dungeon, your character has to have reforged mode turned on, right? Okay. But in doing so, there's the potential for losing that veteran title that is in the pipeline that's supposed to come to players who have had characters before Reforged was introduced. So to access this, you have to turn it on, but then it's the only way that post-searing vet players can access it. But in doing so, they could potentially lose the vet title coming. I don't know. So some of us are kind of nervous about that. Yeah, that's Jammy is hoping to preserve that title. And I find it a little unfair if I am seeing everything correct and if I'm understanding things correctly, if that's what they're gonna continue with, I kind of find that a little unfair. Because then I guess if a vet player is going to access this, then they would have to create a whole new character, play through pre-searing, make sure everything's on Reforged, and then come into this and then play. It seems kind of weird, but also I did mention that, you know, ArenaNet and 2 weeks seem to be very focused on taking care of their players and being fair. So I'm not too entirely concerned. I'm sure they'll figure something out. But we'll see. So I just did a quick Monk and Nightfall so I could get the Anniversary Hammer and the Staff, but now I wanted to make a new Reforged online character, just not sure what profession to go for. Well, I know what profession I would go for, but I'm a little biased. I would say Necro, but but I always say Necro. But I would suggest whatever you feel like playing. Honestly, I would rather move all my characters to Reforged and then make new vet characters when that's released, but that's just my take. That's a totally fair take. And I think that, you know, the answer is going to be a little different for everybody. And, you know, how people want to handle it is totally fine. My concern is just keeping the system fair for new and old alike. Which can sometimes be difficult, depending on implementation, you know. Anyway. I know, Synaptic. I did kind of pick on you a little bit, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I would believe so. When they make the change, it would just be an option at character creation. Necro is your main Snowstone? I approve. I love that. Yeah, so I'm anxiously awaiting clarification and implementation of this vet title and to see how all of this is going to be handled. Okay. Do I need to do anything here? No, I don't. Where am I going? Just gonna keep following... I'm gonna keep looking for red dots. Here we go. Ah, Duke Wilgrove, we found him. Here's the staff you wanted, Varney. Now for your part of the bargain. You said you know a way out of this doomed kingdom. Oh, you'll see soon enough. I've made a great discovery. Soon I will lead all from the torments of this reality. Are you all right, boy? You've gone all funny in the eyes. I've seen the future, old man, and it's been hiding in the ancient past this whole time. It's a little conversation here. We're trying to find Duke Wilgrove. He took off with Althea's staff. Spiders. Oh, is this not where? Okay. Do we make another wrong turn? This is cool. I like the little glowy. That'd be great for the front yard for Halloween. Let's see. With a blood build similar to what I have, it's a good blood build. I do like this one. I like a little SS too. A nice little SS build. I think this is where I need to go. Yep, there's Wilgrove. Still in alpha as well, so I'd imagine that 2 weeks would release a post before veteran mode comes out to detail when would need to be done to keep it. Can't imagine they would penalize people who just wanted to see new content. Exactly. So that's why I'm pretty hopeful that just switching Reforged mode on now just so I can access this as a vet player won't count against getting that vet title. Like, I can't see them doing that because that would be silly. And I said that if they do that, I will pitch a professional fit and we'll have a little conversation about it. But I don't know. I can't really see them doing that because they have a reputation to be very player-based focused. And so I can't see them doing something silly like that. Maybe I'm being overly optimistic. I don't necessarily think so. I think it's pretty fair to be optimistic about it given how they've treated things in the past. You came after the supplies. No need to get aggressive now. It was all a misunderstanding. I was just a bit too hungry. Thinking with my stomach, as it were. Anyways, I was just borrowing them. Here, take the supplies back. Just leave me in peace. Yeah, but what about the... What? That's everything, I swear. No, it's not. It's not. You've got that staff. Where's that staff, sir? Okay, what do I do now? Now we go back to Althea. Can I just resign and then run back in? I don't want to run this whole thing again. Last time I had to save a duke in a game, the poor guy got his brain fried and then he died in an underwater prison. I hope you do a better job than I did. Wow. Wow, Patricia Burton, what were you playing? You can resign, just go back in, yeah. Okay. That's what Gwen was doing in the partner stream. Resigning and then going back in. Because look at this. Look at what happened here. That makes me a little nervous. Let's see if that changes. If I have to do that all over again. It's gonna be fine. I'll just have more scone. Baldur's Gate 3, I had no idea what I was doing. Frankly, I still don't. That's okay. It's okay not to know what you're doing in a game. That's part of it. You gotta figure it out. Oh, down below. Okay. That's right. Down below. Can I... Will it... No, not this time. So earlier in the stream, I went and I picked something up off the ledge here, and then it kicked me right into the dungeon. I was curious if it was going to do that again. Been very buggy. Let's see if it updates when I step inside. Otherwise, I might have to do the whole thing over again. Oh, good. Okay. Phew. Return the stolen supplies. I was honestly sweating bullets there a little bit. I was. Everybody's so sleepy. Oh, I don't even have the cat cam on. Let's see. 1 second here. Let me turn. There he is. Oh, actually, let me Put you down there in the corner there. That's a little bit better. Okay, there's Ash. Oh, are we stretching? Are we stretching? It's funny how your sweating bullets looks cool, calm, and collected. Oh, trust me, it's on the inside, it's a bunch of buzzing bees when that happens. Could join for the last part if you want. Sure. When I get the quest? Absolutely. You betcha. You betcha. Hey, Custard. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Playing some Guild Wars 1, checking out the new content, new dungeon. Have you gotten a chance to check it out yet, Custard? My scone. Hold on, sorry, my scone's falling apart. This is important business here. It's falling apart. The Duke headed deeper into the tunnels with the stolen supplies. Can't imagine what he hopes to achieve out there. In my own exploration, the tunnels seem to dead end beyond the old barracks. Perhaps it's just that which... Perhaps it's just that which the Duke seeks. Sorry. A dead end, if you'll excuse the expression. Perhaps he only means to satiate his gluttony once more before meeting Grenth. Ooh. She's getting sassy. It's getting a little dark here. I kind of like that. Me, husband and a guildie, did the quest line and got our new hero. Congratulations! Congratulations. I know, Patricia Burton, my scone. It's a crumbling a little bit. It's got a good crumb on it. Okay. Alright. Says return the stolen supplies to her. Great. I did. But now she wants me to go get the Duke. Fine. But this hasn't updated yet. So this theoretically should update. This should be crossed out. And then it should say track down the Duke. I would think. Okay, that is a little on the frustrating side. But it's release day. Bugs happen. Stuff happens. Just need to make a note. That is a future problem to fix. Oh, chat is going again. Yes, there is a Mrs. Custard. That's Custard. She has that arrow now. Hold up. Okay. Mm-hmm. I clicked on her 2 or 3 times. Okay. We seen this? Great. This is what I read. Track down the Duke. I clicked on this already a couple times. Arrow stays. This does not update. This happened previously as well. So, something that needs to be fixed. So, I'm going to continue on. If I can, because what am I supposed to do? Like, is there anything else that I need to do? Yeah. So, my only guess is just keep going. From here, yeah, you'll kill a monster that drops the keystone, right, to take to the next level. Okay. I guess it's just a little confusing because it's not updating. But it's just being buggy. Anyway. Hello, Scrapkilla. Welcome. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Have you run through this yet? Do you have an empty bag slot? It duplicated my item, then let me progress. Oh, that's a thought. I do. I have these. I can also... Oh, it says my inventory is full. Oh, that's probably because it doesn't default to this. Because that's a special bag. So let's do this. I don't need this. I don't need this stuff. Let's clear a few and see if that helps. But I should... she shouldn't be giving me anything. Nope, nothing got put in there. So... yeah, I mean, otherwise I was just going to continue on like I did with the last step when it didn't update. It seemed to update when I got to that point. Kind of weird. Ooh, that was also very weird. So let's see what happens. Blood is gonna rat me out here for being silly. I see something, the accept reward thing. It is not uncommon for me to go to like accept an award or accept my thing and then my inventory is full, but I don't recognize that and I keep clicking and I'm trying to figure out why it's not. It's like, girl, manage your own inventory, please. I think I need to backtrack a little bit. Hold on. I need to figure out where to go. It helps if I take that off. Where do I go? Why is my brain not working today? Ah. There it is. That's where I want to go. I'm so sorry, the brain cell is just really struggling today. Anyway. What makes you sad, Jammy? I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on chat. What's making you sad? I don't think I have any character I'm willing to give up a veteran tag on, and my only current reforged character is LDOA attempt. You're worried about flicking on the reforged switch and sacrificing the vet title. You do, yeah, you can experience it through me. I'm more than happy to be your surrogate. That sounds weird. I'm sorry. I did not mean for it to sound weird. Oh my goodness. The arrow and items have been a bit funky. Yeah, they have been. But you know what? We're figuring it out. And we're getting through. The curse of the full inventory. I know. And I'm terrible. Blood will tell you. Blood will tell you. I am terrible about it. There is evidence. There are VODs. It's okay, we like weird. You are my alleyway to this dungeon. I'm glad I could help, Jammy. Anytime. Yeah, it's been a bit unclear. I'm not grabbing Althea on my Guam main for the same reason. Yeah, it's understandable that people would be a little nervous about it because there really isn't a lot of clear explanation as to how it's going to be handled. So at this point it is kind of a wait and see sort of situation, and that is a little nerve-wracking, but for the sake of doing this today, I did switch it on, and this is the first character I've ever created in this game, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if I need to pitch a professional fit. I don't think I'll need to, though. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. I'm angry at that inventory mess, and I'm not even your waifu. I know, it's a mess. It is. You would think I'm so organized by my background here. Like behind me. Everything is so organized and stuff. But then I'm in game and I'm like, I just throw stuff anywhere. Throw it all everywhere. We need to decide what class Jammy single word character is. They can be reforged. Oh. What should Jammy be? That is an excellent question. You know what else we need to decide, Jammy? When we're doing hard mode dungeons. When are we doing hard mode dungeons, my friend? Alright, here's the door. We need to hang a left and go get that key. Blood's blood boiling at the sight of Niana's inventory. Yeah, I'm sorry, Blood. But I don't know if you saw or if you heard, I did make it through, oh, what mission was it? I did make it through some Nightfall missions all by myself. Are you proud of me? I hope you're proud of me. The entire time I was like, I'm doing this by myself. I hope Blood's proud of me. Yes, hard mode dungeon hype. We just need to organize and plan and schedule, which sometimes can be difficult with the 8-hour difference that we have between us. But we make it work. Custard says ranger. Custard says Jammy needs to be a ranger. I stubbed my toe on this dusty old crystal. Think it's worth anything. So I bet I need to take out these bandits. Captain. Nope. Ooh, the fire is the jam. That's a suggestion, Green Hornet. Could say ritualist, you know, all that ectoplasm, the ghosties. That's jam consistency, right? Anything could be jammy if you try hard enough. Ranger barely know her. Oh dear. Ranger's not a bad idea. My current ranger is a parked name for my wife. Aw, that's cute that you named your wife after one of your characters. I love that. That's what she said. I mean, hi Namzor, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. I thought you might like that, Synaptic. Anything could be jammy if you try hard enough. I thought you might like that one. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. The jokes are happening. You need a sound. We need some sound alerts of some things that I have said. Or repeated.
Well, you can go ahead and get in the pond if you're gonna act like a silly goose.
I will, as soon as I find my pond. I need another bite of scone, though. I am a little hungry. And this is really good jam. I did not have time to make jam today. I only had time to do the scones. So, 1 second. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate, Evolia. And thank you for the stretch. I will do that in just a moment. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Oh, dear. We're having a little snack time. Thank you. I tell you, these scones really hit the spot. It's a basic recipe, but man, carbs. I know! Evilly is taking care of me today. Mm-hmm. I do appreciate it. Very, very much. Mm. Yeah. Carbs always hit the spot. They do. I love carbs. I have to be careful because I love carbs. I'm such a carb fiend, but you know, you can't survive on carbs alone. So. Oh, yes, Leah is a good one. Y'all are good eggs. Y'all, all of you guys are good. I was out of water in my bottle, so I decided to use milk to swallow my vitamins, and I got a freaking brain freeze because it was so cold. Oh no, Namzor. Oh, that sounds so uncomfortable. My husband does not get brain freezes. He has that gene that instead of getting a brain freeze, his throat freezes instead. It's really weird. I don't know if anybody else has that, if anyone else here, but like, yeah, he's never had a brain freeze. Squishy, delicious carbs. Well played, Patricia. About what? Did I miss something? I don't know what Synaptic is alluding to either. I might need this spelled out for me. I'm also trying to play the game. So my brain cell, my poor brain cell is divided. Jammy clipped it. Thank you. We'll be saving that for later. I'm actually kind of proud of that one. I'm a little proud of that. He did. He clipped it. There's evidence. Specific evidence. All clipped and trimmed and ready for you. Birthday cupcake. Yay. Now let's see here. Blunted spirit. I'm curious why they're called blunted. Withered spirit. That's what I feel like today. I'm a little tired. When am I not tired though? I said I'm trying to turn a potato. Oh, I missed this one. I legitimately missed this one. I said I'm trying to turn a potato into jammy. Patricia said carbs always hit the spot. You enthusiastically agreed. I missed it. I'm sorry. Chat was chatting. Is that... I don't know. I might need a diagram. Synaptic. I might need a diagram. Oh dear. All that grunting. But we gotcha. We gotcha. Now it's sleepy time. Speaking of sleepy time, it is sleepy time in my office right now. I have all 3 cats in here and they're all sacked out. Because they were playing so hard yesterday with the toilet paper. Silly kitties. Getting a lot of birthday cupcakes today. This is fantastic. I'm loving that. I can draw a diagram. A PowerPoint presentation? Ooh, I like that idea. I haven't had to sit through a PowerPoint in a long time. Being a cat is hard work, Green Hornet. It certainly is. Especially if you're Henry. Henry is our... Well, he's taken it upon himself to be our guard cat. And so he guards the house. Always watching those, you know, tricky squirrels and the birds and stuff. But yeah, got quite a few furry circles going on in the office today. Did I see the new rebalancing skills? Yes, I did, Custard. As a necro, you might find it interesting. Yes, I have not had time to go through all of it because I was in the process of baking these scones. So I'm going to go through it in detail later. And I did post the post. I pinned it here at the top of the chat. Very interesting that necros can now have the ability of sacrificing 66% health to create wells. Mm-hmm. Very fascinating. We are speculating that in doing so, it's going to like spawn right where you're standing. Because the question kind of came up, okay, well, where does the well go? Where is it going to be cast at? And so we're thinking maybe like well of power, especially like right where you're standing. If there's no body. Yes, yes. Yeah, Blood posted that earlier in the Discord and suggested potential support necro build. And then I thought, oh, 66% is a pretty steep cost to support my fellow players. I'm just joking. I am kind of curious to try it out. See what sort of fun builds we could come up with. It's apparently messing with enemy skills, necro enemies killing themselves. What? Wait, what? What's happening? The wells? Necro enemies killing themselves. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. It's less work for me. Exactly, Synaptic. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Let's see. This does have me kind of go back and forth. I can't remember where that door is, though. Did I run by the door? Is it down by the platform, the special platform that I was at earlier, where the Duke was standing in front of? I really wish this thing was working. I need my green star to tell me where to go. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'd trust a hero with it. Ooh, that's a good... Yeah, I mean, there might need to be some micromanaging involved. Potentially. I don't know. This time, clear out your inventory. I will. I forgot to do that last time. I told you I'm terrible at it. I am so terrible at it. Oh, that's really... yeah, it's nothing to be proud about. Was there any other standouts, chat? I was reading but not absorbing. As far as the skill updates... That is a good question. I have not had a chance. It's been a busy morning. let's see. Oh yeah, I think I can go by back there. Just gonna tiptoe by that group. Didn't see any standouts. Unfamiliar with most of the skills that were changed though. Yeah, I'll have to give it a read a little later when I have some free time. I'm kind of curious what it's gonna look like. See, yeah, now he's the Duke is talking about the staff again. He's talking with Orphan Varney. Here's that staff. And he made no mention of the staff prior, and that's what Althea told us to go look for, in addition to the supplies. Yeah, I know my inventory is full. I know it's full. Oh, I didn't need to come this way. That's right, this is a dead end. I go the other way. I did this last time. Yeah, this is where we were last time. There's the door. So we'll need to go take some elementals out, probably down off to the side. So if I interact with you again... Yeah, this is what you told us last time. Here you are. This is really weird with things not updating. I'll just, I guess, continue on, look for the key. Do you have free space? He needs to give you something. I do now. Oh my goodness. I do now. There is no opening a door. Okay. I'm leaving. Don't say I never did anything for anybody. Okay. I got this time. But I thought I had a couple open spots last time. But he still has a thing over his head. So now that I have that... Will she update? I know, Blood. I'm sorry. Back to Althea. Okay. Can I can just resign, yeah? Give myself a little... I'll finish this last bit here of scone. Alright. Where's the door? Door is this way. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, no. You know what we're gonna do before we go? Where are you? Where are you? I see storage. Merchant? Is there not a merchant here? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. It was behind me. Behind me. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, Crumbly. This is your fault, Blood. You should have mentioned it. No, this is not Blood's fault. I need to learn to be self-sufficient too, you know. Oh, hey Lantis, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. How do I like the dungeon so far? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We've run into some bugs here and there, but yeah, not too bad so far. I'm still working on getting through it. How about you? How are you feeling about it? Oh, let's do this. Oh, come here. Let's do that. I have so many materials right now. Oh, there you are. Would you like to join? There. I am just clearing my inventory real fast. Hold on. Okay. That. Tried to hold my expectations as low as possible, and I got surprised in a positive way. Well, that's great. I'm really glad to hear it. Where'd those dies go? My little die collection here that's growing. Okay. Back to Althea. You ready, Blood? Blood is with me. So I can be supervised. I'm supervised now. Okay. Are you asking if I have a guild, Snowstone? I do, but there's not a lot happening. It's pretty quiet. Oh, did we miss something? Okay. Wasn't sure. Did we forget something? I like how they gave us a new Mesmer hero, but it's balanced. Oh, yeah. I don't have Althea yet, but I am really looking forward to getting her. She's pretty balanced. No supervision, only chaos. Only on the days that Blood can't be with me. And even then, still, there's some chaos. Yes, Patricia Burton, my supervision has arrived. I'll be okay now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that's okay. I figured you ran back for a good reason. Blood, no worries. Some of this stuff I don't really need anyway. The clip is now edited and will be a redeem next. So, Jammy, you're going to have on your stream a redeem that is my voice. I'm going to be one of your redeems. So, I'm actually kind of honored. Not looking for a super active guild since I currently am not super active in Guild Wars 1, but it would be nice when I log in to see some chat moving and be able to interact. Well, I am more than happy to give you an invitation if you like. Not much happening. It's usually just me, but I do play fairly regularly, so... Do I have you friended in game, Snowstone? Niana is irredeemable. That's what Synaptic said. She's technically the worst, but still cool. They don't lose their selling point for mercenary heroes. Gotcha. It is going to be interesting having... She's the fourth Mesmer now, isn't she? Gwen, Norgu, Raza, and now Althea. Yes, you will have to check out Jammy's stream, Patricia Burton. You do. And while you're at it, you should check out Green Hornet as well. Another Guild Wars 2 streamer. Also, similar chill vibes and good times. That's true. Raza was technically a Rit. I just, in my head, he's a Mesmer because I have my Mesmer way. Only Mesmer in my head. You're welcome, Green Hornet. That's okay. That's alright, Snowstone. Are these the stolen supplies? Excellent. They appear mostly intact. You have done these people a great kindness. Varney did make off with your staff. What do you want me to do about that? Oh, here we go. We all thank you for your help. Food is scarce, and down here survival is a balancing act along a blade's edge. At least the living can enjoy the taste of these meager rations. What is it, I wonder, that would satisfy the craving I feel inside myself? Forgive my musings. You said you saw Varney down here? Whatever could he want with my staff? Well, he will surely show backup at camp sooner or later. Varney is a troubled boy, undeserving of his destiny like many Ascalons. Balls. Yep. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Undeserving of his destiny like many Ascalonians. I hope he does not have to wait till the next world to find peace. Okay. Now we can go. Right? We can click on her and go. Here we go. Oh, what is this? This is something else? Last night I dreamt of an ancient path was reawakened. The depths of the earth cried out for help. Would you believe me if I told you I consider it a portent? I saw a tunnel more than ancient opening on another world. I might reword that. I'm sorry. It's my background's making itself known again. I would journey to the deepest depths of these tunnels in search of a pathway beneath the Shiver Peaks, an escape route from the scorched wasteland. I would ask you to travel with me, to face whatever dangers the dark bowels of the world would hide in shadow, and to secure passage for our brothers and sisters in exile toward the dream of a better life. If you would aid me, I'll meet you near the old barracks. Okay. There we go. So, let's see. That's old. Okay. So I guess we just continue on? We just go? Atlantis says Raza is a mesmer. Always a mesmer in my head, which is why I made that comment. But yeah, technically he does start as a Rit, and then you can change him to whatever you want. And he is very unique that way. He's the only one, or I should say they. I should not say he. They. They are the only one that has that ability. Because they are not technically human. They are made from the mist. Is this the way that we're going? Am I going the right way? Which is Mesmer. Raza and Mesmer, period. The Snowstone? Okay. I've got you on the list now. Very cool. When I get a chance, I'll send you an invite. Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I do warn you, it is a very quiet guild. Real choice is to make Raza a warrior with a signet build. Green Hornet, that is a choice. That is a choice. Oh, I don't have Zed here with my Paragon run skill. That's why. I'm like, why am I not getting those run boosts? That's why. Birthday cupcake. There we go. Okay. Man, it's already after 2 o'clock. Have I really been playing for 2 hours? We're gonna go a little longer today. We're gonna go a little longer than 3 p.m. I've got the time. Not too long. I do have some phone calls I need to make. But I want to make sure that I get all the way through the dungeon if possible. Because I want to see it. I want to get Althea. And my shenanigans earlier kind of took up some time, so. Ew, calls. I know. I have to make phone calls. I know. But some things still require me talking to another human, unfortunately. The last guild you were in was a big one and you didn't like the experience. That's fair. Some people like big guilds, some people don't. I'm not typically a big guild person myself. I feel like I get lost in them pretty easy, and I kind of like a more small... Oh, it sounds kind of weird, but almost like, not family style, but, you know, just very, like, chill, personable guild. Family style. I think it's because I'm hungry. Like, you know, those family style restaurants. We are like a family here is the start of any... yeah, if you... If you are at a workplace and they're like, we're like family here, be wary. Be wary of that. That is kind of a red flag potential for a not good environment. Talking about that crystal over here. I'm also not very active, Synaptic says. I'm not judging. I am not judging. Though it sounds like you have been. You've been pretty busy lately working on that project. There's the keystone. Ooh, you got a die. Congratulations. You don't want your orange die? Add it to your collection. I know, I'm going slow. It's a heavy crystal. Go very, very slow. There we go. Cool. Okay. What's it? See? It says level 3. Right, oopsies. Need to rename that. Let us face the unknown. Indeed. It'll be fun having a ghost hero too. I like that idea. I try to avoid calls as much as possible. I've chosen one hairdresser over another because they offered online appointments. I will say I am pleasantly pleased to see that my new hairstylist does that. It's all online. I'm also pleased that this new stylist that I've chosen is a very sweet, very calm person and does not talk my ear off while doing my hair. And so I find it a very relaxing experience. I'm very, very happy about it. I was originally in one of those guilds, but after I lost my PC, I was a few years... I couldn't play the game. When I came back, everyone was gone. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Yeah, that has happened. That has happened. Get that money. It's nice to see some people coming back, though, you know? It's making me pretty happy. It's nice to see some new players, too. Oh, my dear. I think I need to, like, take some extra allergy meds. I think the allergies are kicking up. Oh, let's get around this stuff. My first job was a family. It was a mom, dad, and son. Me, other engineer. I got out of there pretty quick. Oh, no. Was it? So it was a literal family. And not exactly a great workplace, it sounds like. Oh, this was before Discord, so the only place we talked was in games. So you guys didn't have, like, TeamSpeak or Ventrilo or anything like that? Do you guys remember those back in the day? We used Vent. I think we tried TeamSpeak, but which one did we end up going with? I think we went with Vent. I can't remember. It was so long ago. Yeah, we used those before Discord. Go to the village hairdresser. She has all the valuable intel. I pay a premium for the forbidden lore. Ooh, you get all the good gossip custard. Good gossip. Heck yeah. Ah, we go up here. Do you want to pull those guys across the bridge, or... Ooh, I'm stuck. Hold on. There we go. I got stuck on Althea. Redeem works. When I set my mind to something, it gets done quick. It certainly does. Now, Jammy, we need to schedule hard mode dungeons. ICQ and X-Fire. Oh my gosh, X-Fire. Wow. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. Wow. I suddenly feel old. Suddenly so old. Oh, you talked about it, but nothing happened. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that. Sorrow's Furnace. When exactly? I think I hear my wife calling. Oh my goodness. Jammy. You're cracking me up. We'll get those scheduled soon. We've still got a whole bunch to do. We'll get them done. You did Sorrows last year. I have not done Sorrows. I missed that train. I was busy doing other things. I was busy doing... Well, I was playing this, but I was also doing that story journey in Guild Wars 2, and that was taking up a lot of my time. So that's my excuse. There we go. Get that. We sure do. So, Jamie, does that, you say we sure do. So does that mean that I'm going to be scheduling them? It's going to be kind of hard to do considering schedules. No? Oh. Maybe I missed something. I think I missed something. That's okay. I'm tired. I am. Okay. We need to... Where are we going? There is no time this current week. We will do them sometime. That's fine. That's okay. I completely understand. It is kind of a busy week. Busy week for me too. But yeah, we need to schedule those soon. Because if we need to switch days, then I'll need kind of a heads up on that. We've got... Trying to think, is it May 12th? May 12th is the tentative date for the next story release in Guild Wars 2, so that is... I know that's completely booked for me. I will be busy that day. The royal we, as in you. Yeah. That's fine. He says, with no proper plan for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, Jamie, what are you doing? What are you gonna... Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it means it's Guild Wars 1. I'm stuck home all day because I need to wait for a delivery. So I need my jammy entertainment. Yeah, yes, it's gonna be May. Oh, yes. That meme is gonna be everywhere. First world problems, I'll be there. I know, right? It is a first world problem. I am waiting for a 3D printer to get delivered. We've been saving our money for a good one. Many years back, we bought kind of a cheapy one to test out whether or not, like, this is something that we would be using a whole lot. And it's proving useful, especially in a house with a professional engineer and a teenager who wants to be an engineer. So, yeah. But someone needs to be home when it's delivered. I'm very excited about it too. You don't have space for one? Maybe one day. Yeah, when, you know, your extension gets done. Have a little space for it. They're not huge. It depends on like what you get and then how many rolls of filament it'll hold. Like the one we have is going to hold 4. And then you can either buy or make like an extension to hold others, but it's pretty compact, honestly, for what it is. I'm really impressed. Technology has come a long way. But we've used ours in like numerous house projects when we need like just a little something to, you know, wedge in here or replace maybe a little piece of something that got broken. My husband will go and like cat it up. It's my lucky week. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I got one the other day. No, I'm picking it up. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Arena Net. My lucky day. Lucky week. Yeah, so we've used it with like a lot of our projects. It's been really, really nice. We don't talk about, okay, we don't talk about the extension. What extension? No idea what you're talking about. News to me. Total news to me. Okay, we're here, and then we need to go back there. This darn streamer luck. I don't know. I mean, I don't usually have good luck in these games, and that's fine, you know. But every once in a while, I'll have a week where it's like, dang, all the good stuff is dropping for me. And I really appreciate that. Cool. I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So sleepy. I apologize, you guys. It's been a sleepy week so far. Been a very sleepy week. I intended to go to bed at a reasonable hour last night, and I mostly did. I got caught up with some stuff that I had to take care of. But it happens. It happens. Some of that stuff may or may not have been Warframe. I won't say either way. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. It's fine. I'll leave it behind. I'll leave the money behind this time. Just this time. It has, and on that note, I'm gonna watch TV in bed. Hope everyone has a great rest of stream. Oh, thank you, Jammy. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I will hopefully see you tomorrow while I await our package. One last speculation before the stream ends. What are people's thoughts on making all professions to all campaigns? That's a thought. Do you mean if I could ask for clarification? I apologize again, a little sleepy. When you ask that, do you mean like you can in each expansion get all of the professions to start with, like access them to start with? Do we need this crystal for the door? Did we go to the right place? Maybe need to go back a little bit. Maybe over here? Is there anything back there? I guess that's where we came from. We had to kill something for this again, right? Or did we just pick it up? I can't remember. Let's see. I didn't see anything drop yet, so we must not have defeated the guy. Like starting a writ in prophecies or a derv in factions. Oh. Sometimes the corporeal can be such a nuisance. Allow me. Thank you, Althea. I don't know how I would feel about that. That's an interesting thought. I might need to like marinate on that for a little bit. This is so like that place I saw in my dreams. Ooh, we've got Vel and Bach. Where did they come from? Has been a long day, very tired, but don't want to go to bed. Aw, Synaptic. If you're sleepy, if you need your sleep, you're free to go. It's okay. It's all right. I appreciate you staying. But if you're pushing it and you need your rest, I don't want to... I don't want you to lose sleep on my account. I have not gone just yet, but that also means dervs and pre, they would have to update so many merchants to make that work. There would be a lot... Excuse me? Sorry, there's some weird car activity happening out there. That would be a lot of updating. And... I don't know if that would take anything away from the starting areas in each of the... yeah, I'm not sure. I think I need to sit with that one before I make some sort of judgment on that. Lore-wise, I think you can justify it. After all, you have an Ascalonian assassin hero. Maybe. But Jammy does also bring up an interesting point there. Ooh, green dye. Dye Queen today. The tech side of it and what that would mean. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta think about that one. It is an interesting thought. Very interesting thought. Master has given Dobby a sock. That's a Harry Potter thing, right? Not just starting area, it'd mean adding armors to every armorer and such. Yeah. Ooh, I like these tall, glassy feather-looking things. I'd like to have those in my garden. Oh, did I miss something? Miss some money? Okay. Oh, it's so very red. I like it. I like it. It looks sinister. It makes me wonder if they have ported anything back from Guild Wars 2 towards Guild Wars 1. Well, if it is something, well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they've gone backwards like that. Who is this? An enraged phantom? What happened to you? What made you so enraged? A boss key. Who hurt you as a baby phantom? Okay. Ooh, so pretty. That's neat. Okay. My 2 cents, it could be done 2 ways. More work. You have to introduce quest rewards for those professions, armor and weapon to vendors, etc. Easier way, only giving starting skills. After that, you have to purchase everything from a vendor. That is interesting. That is an interesting thought. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't have the technological background and the game design background to really speak to that. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it. Okay, in my stormy eye. This is gonna wind us around like the other level too. Okay. I'm really curious to see what the rewards are going to be for this dungeon. Ah, very good. Okay. There we go. Ooh. This looks fun. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I approve. This is great. You put a skull in anything and I approve. Yes, thank you. The Grawl serve me now. Oh, Varney. Varney, my lad. We need to sit down and talk about your feelings. Manipulated Grawl fighter. Ah, interesting. God-touched Grawl? With celestial might at my command, I, Varney, will wipe every char from the face of the land they scorched. Gaffa, is that you? Is Varney Gaffa? Talk about feelings. No thanks. Oh, my goodness. Well, Varney's sleeping now. I like that. That's great. Let's talk to the ghost of Althea. Yay! The Grawl was the source of the pain I sensed. It was a pain I myself know well. Thanks to you, it's been freed. Perhaps we may say the same of Varney. I do not sense his spirit tethered to this plane, which indicates he has passed on, like all those in his encampment. Varney was a victim of powers and ambitions beyond his control, yet Varney's desire to obliterate the Char is part of the same violent history that left Ascalon in ruins. We did what we had to, and I will cast my prayers that Varney may find peace beyond his world. My dream of a hidden escape route from this war-torn kingdom was only that, wishful thinking. Yet, as I look around at these survivors, I see that already new life is being whittled day by day. As for myself, I'm not yet ready to rest. I would join you if you'd have me, and continue to fight for those who have been cast aside and forgotten. Yay! We get Althea. And what do we get? I got a purple smiting rod. There we go. Pick it up. There we go. This is really cool. Lava, of course. So very dangerous for me. So very dangerous. Who is this god-touched crawl? Can I talk to you? Can we talk? No? You don't have anything to say? Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I do like that a lot. Very Ring of Fire Islands, you know? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Gets bad loot, gets sad. I know. I'm sorry. I was kind of hoping for something special, but we can't have special things all the time, because then those things wouldn't be special, right? He doesn't want to talk about feelings either. I guess not. That's okay. We don't have to talk about them now. We can talk about them later. When he's ready. Look at that lava. It's kind of mesmerizing, honestly. Hey, Synaptic. You're still with us? I can't go into it, so that's good. They've got the Nienna safety rails up. I can't go into the lava. Something I've noticed is that in pre-searing you get a dungeon door icon on the map. Here you don't. Oh, not even like after you finish all of the quest parts of it and it opens up as a standalone dungeon, you still don't get a door? You know what else is mesmerizing? Yeah, I do. Do we want to talk about it again? Ash. Yeah, that too. He is, isn't he? He's a sweetie. He's so sleepy. Hi. I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Yeah. He's a sleepy boy. I don't know. Kind of hard to get that camera positioned well. Open the map and look. Yeah. Interesting that it's here. It's interesting that it's here. Because the dungeon in pre-searing, isn't it like over here? I guess maybe it goes underneath. Somewhere over here. Hi, sweetie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. I was just giving you some pets. It's a bedtime for me. Thanks for stream, Nienna. Peace out, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Custard. I hope you have a great rest of your night and good sleeps. And we'll see you next time. The geographical location is a bit off. Yeah, it does feel a little bit off. But, I mean, I'm willing to let that go. That's okay. That's all right. Blood, thank you so much for coming with me and helping me with that last bit. I really do appreciate it. There is my button. My inventory is full. Okay. Oh, let me drink that. Oh, the inventory shuffle. Everybody's favorite game. Well, that is that, and just, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't pop up. This is another quest, ignore that. Yeah, it doesn't pop up at all. Hi. Is the identify all a new button, or is that toolbox? That is a new button, Snowstone. Yeah, they've given us this lovely thing. Not on this one, but if you hit I for inventory, they've given you an identify all button there at the top. And then when you go to your storage, You've got a nifty little button that says deposit all materials. So it will take, as long as you have space, it will take all of your broken down the material part and pop them in the material tab. Hi. Some lovely little quality of life things that they've given us recently. It's been really nice. Okay, where was I? Yes. That. Just get materials at this point. Since all this... Yeah, where you going? You can go walk around a little bit? Stretch those legs? I need to do that too. I also need to do laundry. Yes, the fun things about being a grown-up. So that is the dungeon. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Happy to have Althea. Alright, let me go to my storage. Go to the storage chest. And so... Yeah. Ooh, she starts out level 12. Oh, and she's so ghostly. Look at that. I love that. That's gonna be fun. Okay, before... Because it's what? 2:45? Should we spend a little time playing with wells? Maybe should we get some wells? And see what that's about, see what that's going to look like. So there's the deposit all materials, and that will just pull everything into this tab that I have in my inventory. It's really, really nice, except for when I max out, I have to put my extras here for now. I need another tab. I need like another extender for this. I need to go up to 1,000. Hi. Do you need cuddles? Is that why you're giving my desk gloves? Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to cuddle? You're giving me that look like you want to cuddle. It's okay. Come here. Oh, no. Okay. He did not want to cuddle. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I'm off for tonight. Thank you for the stream. Good night, everyone. Good night, Snowstone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and good sleeps. And we'll see you next time. You're back. Can I pick you up now? It's okay. It's all right. Let me get your feet. Let me get your back feet so they don't get caught. There we go. It's okay. Yeah, see? Happy boy. Quick cat break. We're derailed by cats. Oh, good boy. Are you in a cuddly mood today? Yeah, purring up a storm. Yeah, after I give him a quick cuddle, I'll throw some skills on and we'll go play with some wells and see what that looks like. And I think after that I'll head out so I can make my dreaded phone calls. You want to sit on my lap? Or do you want to go back to your spot? What do you think? And we'll bring Althea with us and see what that looks like. Let's bring Wall of Power. Yeah. Do we want to try bringing anything else, or should we just try that? Where are my other wells? Well of Blood. Ooh. Oh, hello, and thank you for the follow. Nakas, did I say that right? Nakas808? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Happy Guild Wars 1 patch day. I'm distracted by cat, sorry. Let's bring a couple wells. Let's just see, let's test out what it's going to look like. And where those wells are going to end up. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Okay. Oh, gosh, that dips down. So, okay. Yep, that is right under me. So it's probably safe to say that, like, Well of Blood's going to do the same. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to end up wherever you're standing. which makes sense. So I guess if you have like a necro support that has wells, you'll probably want to stick really close to your necro friend. I mean, it has a pretty nice pool, pretty nice wide pool. Man, that is a shock to the system. That goes down, that dips down pretty quick. But it's not too bad. I mean, Well of Power does, at least what I have right now, +6 health regen. So it does recover pretty quickly. And Well of Blood, same deal, +6 health. That's not too bad. It still makes me really nervous. Does it make anybody else nervous? Or maybe this is just a me thing. Like, I'm looking at this dip and it's just like, oh. If you take a hit at just the right time, like, you might be gone. I don't know. Oh, what do you... Althea's Staff of Enchanting? You can't salvage that of Enchanting from the staff, and you can't upgrade it with another staff wrapping. Is that her... You're trying to take it apart, and it's not coming apart? You can't upgrade it? So, probably just have to swap it out with a completely different weapon. Nods along, pretending to understand. It's okay, Patricia Burton. It's all good. You're fine. You're starting to slide off my leg here, buddy. I don't want you to fall. He's getting really relaxed, and now he's kind of starting to slide off my lap. Be careful. I wonder if Rurik ever thinks of me. Althea, we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Can I scoot you so you don't fall? Hold on. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I just want to make sure. There you go, buddy. Oh, we got some dancing. She's dancing. Also nods. All good. All good. Althea, how do you do? How do you do out here? I do like that she starts at level 12. Devona is at, what, starts off at like 5? I've got a ways to level her up. Very nice. Okay. Now, how far away do I have to be? I'm kind of curious. Okay. So that did not pull from the body. If I... Oh, okay, okay. Like, how close do I have to be? Interesting. Okay. So just watch your distance, I guess. But here it pulled from the body. Okay. All right. I hope that kind of gives you guys an idea of like the distance of when it's going to pull from a body and when it's going to pull from you instead. Let's try that again. Because that was another thing I was kind of wondering too, is like what that distance was going to look like when it was going to trigger the body or you, the player. Okay, this is very, very close. This is gonna pull from body, this one. Okay, so let's go. Oh, that's right, there was only one body here. Okay, let's go this side. Stay, bodies, please don't disappear yet. Don't disappear yet. Okay. 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 It kind of gives me an idea. There's a little bit of a difference there. Doesn't seem like Althea has much of interactions with Rurik, at least not in Ruins of Soria. Hey, Evolia, how you doing? Thank you for the posture check. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I mean, she is a ghost now, and technically, so is Rurik. Have they crossed paths at all? Apparently not. She wonders if Rurik thinks about her, so... Where'd my... There it is. There we go. Yeah, I wonder about that. Those will be fun. I don't know what to throw on her. I guess maybe another Mesmer Way. Oh, now I have cat hair up my nose. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Gotta, it's time for another brushing, I think, buddy. Okay. So it's not that far away from bodies that it's going to start, the wells are going to start pulling from you. So that's something to think about. And I'll have to decide. Oh, my own hair. I'll have to decide if I want to play some more with well builds with this new ability to sacrifice health in order to cast wells and don't have to rely on bodies themselves. Oh my goodness. So let's see what. Nope, not you. I'm just gonna play around at this point before I head out because I'm kind of curious. Let me go. Where do I want to go? Yeah, we'll go here. 4 mesmers. Let's see. Do I want to put... Let's see, what do you have? So probably... Why did none of you have this? Why, okay, let's put this one on you. Just for kicks and giggles. It's not going to be a full build because she's only level 12. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Makes me wonder if there are any friendly NPCs with well spells that are now almost impossible to keep alive due to that. I do worry a little bit about it hero wise, and I'm wondering if it's something that's going to need to be like really micromanaged. But it does open up options, you know. I'm curious if that 66% is going to stay or if they'll see how it does and then maybe change it in the future. I don't know. Oh, this is going to be so much fun running around with 4 mesmers. Oh my goodness. How do you guys feel about having, well, if you use Raza, having 4 mesmers in a party? That potential of... I think it's pretty funny. I mean, I guess I could change Raza to something else if I wanted to. But I have everything else. Look at that interrupt. Oh, that's so nice. That's fun. I'm gonna have fun playing with this. Okay. All right. I've had enough. I've had enough goofing around. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was really neat kind of checking out that dungeon. I'm really curious to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of the skill updates. I'm going to be reading that later today. I just was too busy this morning to go through it before I streamed. I'm kind of curious to run the dungeon a few more times and kind of see what sort of rewards we get. And also to hear if anybody's gotten anything like super special, like something that maybe you can only get running this dungeon. And I'm going to be keeping my eyes and ears open for any updates, any clarification regarding the whole reforged tag and then the vet tag situation we were talking about earlier. The potentiality of losing the vet tag having to activate reforged. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that. But that was fun. I enjoyed that, especially that last room. Love that last room. Very cool, very wicked, very me, very me. But you know what? I think I'm actually going to head out, give myself a little extra time to take care of all of these grown-up responsibilities that I have to do. Oh my goodness. Are there any Guild Wars 1 streamers going right now that you'd like me to send you off to? I would love to send you off. Oh, wow, we've got a number of them going today. Oh, I've got my pick. Oh, you're so welcome, Green Hornet. I hope you have a great rest of your day too. Good night, Patricia Burton. You're so welcome. Oh, can't wait for Catterday. Yep, Saturday I'm doing a very special bonus stream. We're doing a Catterday themed stream with cat themed games. Have a great night, Patricia Burton. We'll see you next time. Oh my goodness. How about, it's been a little while since I've seen Gwen. Shall we go say hi to Gwen? Let me get this going. Reforged. And let me type in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this started. So just a reminder, guys, I'm gonna be back streaming on Friday at the usual time of 12 noon Pacific. I'm gonna be playing Enshrouded again. One, because I love playing it, but two, also the drops are still going, and I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get in that time to get the drops, because they're really good. So we'll be doing that on Friday, and then on Saturday we're doing the special Catterday stream with cat themed games. I'm very excited. We've got some cute indie games I want to check out, and maybe a little puzzle game in there as well. So that is the schedule this week. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll be seeing you next time.